How to enter back into the dating game after a heartbreak. The dreadful question, Coach, how can I do this? I just went through the craziest game of my life. And she just tore my heart to pieces, Coach. How can I get back into the game? I don't know where to start. I don't know how to get back. It's too hard for me. See, the thing is, a lot of guys go through this process. You got your heart broken. Why do I even want to play this game ever again? You know the craziest thing about guys going through their first heartbreak? It's almost synonymous as it's like the totem pole is shifted for you as a guy just to think about the rationale. Like, wow, my mind that used to be so pure is no longer pure. I see what women can do to me, and they can just ruin me. I saw what I gave, and they can take and take and take. And I'm trying to tell you, look, the way you can get back into the dating game is to have zero expectations, right? Sometimes when we actually want to start dating and we want to get in the game, we want to feel like, hey, we're back with ourselves and this, that, and the third. A lot of times, a lot of guys put pressure on themselves. You put pressure on yourself to perform. You put pressure on yourself to say, hey, Coach, I'm going to be my best. I'm going to do my best. And then you go into the game and you 0 for 25 and you're trying to figure out, Coach, what's wrong? What's wrong? You set a high expectation on what you wanted to see. I want to do this. I want to have this. I want to see this out of her. I want to do this. And the whole thing about getting into the dating game, you got to look at it as a sink or swim mentality. But you got to go into it and ease into it, right? Put the floaties on. Do the compliments here and there. Flirt here and there. Don't just jump into the dating game and be like, oh, I'm going to go score. I'm going to score. I'm going to score. Because what you know now is you know the abilities of what girls can do to you. You know your weaknesses. And sometimes when you go back into the dating game, you got to understand, how do I fix my weaknesses, Coach? What can I do to fix myself? And how am I trying to do it? You have to go into it as zero expectations. You have to understand that, yes, I'm going to lack here, but I know that I'm going to pursue here so I can get better. Okay, I gave a little bit too much in my last relationship. Okay, let me ease it back. Let me not give too much from the jump. And let me ease my way into it, right? Oh, I took her on fancy dates. Okay, maybe let's not take her on girls on these fancier dates. Let's just go do something fun. You feel what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just have to go about it and have zero expectations. And rather than jumping into it and being like, Coach, I'm going to swim today. I'm going to swim today. I'm going to score. And I'm going to go. No, the dating game is rough and you know it. That's because you're in a relationship and you understood. So when I'm telling you guys, the next understanding of having zero expectations is to have fun. Right? We sit here as a guy. Like, I sit here, I be wanting to play it. Like, it's too much. It's too much to keep up, and I get it as a guy. It's 2025, so I date. It's we're living in the 2000s. Dating is not the same 20 years ago. And the thing about it is we're forgetting to have fun. We're such on a mission to look at things and be like, Coach, I need to win. I need to win. I need to win. So I'm trying to tell you guys, have fun. Enjoy it, right? You can't sit here and put so much pressure on yourself and think that all this pressure isn't going to get built up and all of a sudden, no. The game is there for a reason. The mistake that a lot of guys go is, like, you can really just link up with a person and just enjoy the time, right? Don't put pressure. Don't put pressure on her. Don't have any expectations on where it's. Just enjoy each other's presence. Stop looking at it from a perspective of like, man, I'm gonna find my wife. No, enjoy the person. Enjoy the presence. Next, know your objective. So sometimes I get a lot of questions like, Coach, what should I say? How should I go about this? As a guy, right, you got your heart broken, you're down bad, you're trying to figure out, how can I get back into this? How can I find the girl that I really want to be with, X, Y, and Z? When I say set the objective, you got to know what your game plan is on how you're going to go about talking to girls, right? If you're a guy and you need to figure out, hey, I need to talk to a girl. Okay, if I'm in college, there's the lunchroom, right? There's like after school activities, right? Or in the real world, there's stores that you go to. There's malls. There's walking on a public area just approaching. But I'm trying to say, set the objective of saying, hey, today, I'm just going to give compliments. I'm just going to give them compliments. See, the thing is, people want you, like, as a coach, right? I'm supposed to get you prepared to go into the dating game and be like, okay, I can do this. But a lot of people will say, hey, you have to buckle up. And I will tell you that because I'm not going to sit here and tell you, hey, do wrong, be soft. No, I'm going to tell you, if you are afraid of tapping back in the game and you just need to get your feet wet, just give a compliment here and there. Flirt with the girl here and there. But understand, it's not too difficult. You already talked to a girl. You've already been in a relationship, so you already good. So you have to just understand, okay, maybe I can look at this situation and be like, hey, you're cute. You're decent looking. And this is what I'm saying. You gotta enjoy all these things right here. Zero expectations sets you up for success. Having fun sets you up for success. Look, knowing your objective. Saying today, I'm just gonna give a girl a compliment. Boom. I'm tap my foot in the water. Tap my foot in the water. Tap my foot in the water. You feel me? But don't go at it and being like, man, I'm trying to find my wife. Because now you're going through this heartbreak and you're like, okay, I need to find my wife. So now you're laser focused on your wife. And usually what happens with a lot of guys is, well, it's just in general, when you focus on something super hard and you really, really want that thing, it tends to run away from you. And it never comes back because now you're fighting you're fighting and you're searching. You're saying, hey, I need to put more effort. I need to put more effort. And that person is like getting farther and farther. So when I'm trying to set you guys up, I'm setting you up for success. Because even if that's your objective, right? You say, I'm trying to find my wife. Hey, at the end of the day, she's going to come in the picture because you started saying, hey, I'm just going to give her a compliment. I'm going to give. You never know what all three of these things can get you. You may never know. She's probably one person away. But if you can't relax your mind and say, my objective is to just ease my way back into the game, rather than saying, hey, my sole focus is to find a wife. And a lot of times with dating nowadays, we have the sole purpose of saying, yes, I want to find my wife, right? I want to find the person I want to be with forever. But I'm not going to hold on to that image because all that is, what happens if it's 10 years from now? What happens if it's 2 days from now? What happens if it's 13, 20 years from now? I have to be okay understanding that I want a wife, but I'm not going to let that thing rule the whole idea of my dating journey, right? I understand once you start dating these girls and you start talking about relationships, set the boundary or set the standard of where you want to be at, right? You know your intentions is to find a wife, for sure. But don't look at it when you're saying, I'm going to pound my head to get in a dating game and say, I want to find a wife. Don't do that. It's 2 things, guys. You got to remember that. Next, the replacement. Guys, I understand that girl, she left. But guys, one thing I always see when it comes down to heartbreaks with guys, they're trying to find a replacement for her. So they're looking at the qualities, X, Y, and Z, and they put all these standards on these girls, and if she doesn't match the equation of this girl, she's out the game. I won't even talk to her. She may be a blonde, but my last girl was a brunette. I won't ever talk to her. See, the thing is, it's like all these different things a lot of guys go through, right? And you put so much pressure on a girl, and she can feel that pressure, and she don't like that pressure. And she can see it in your way that you talk to her. She can see it's like, am I supposed to be somebody for you? Am I supposed to be this person? So I'm trying to tell you guys, hey, stop looking for the replacement. Because if you keep looking for the replacement, you're only going to get hurt. Because you're going to put all these expectations on this one girl, and she's not going to meet those expectations. And now you've been in a relationship with her for 2 months, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, rationale, I just wasted my time. Because I'm still heartbroken over my ex. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That replacement is not going to do you justice. So start giving these girls opportunities. Let them get to know you. Stop being the guy that's so hunkered on to that ex. She's gone. And this is the thing. You are trying to get back in the game, but you're afraid of it. And you gotta let yourself, you gotta relinquish all that other stuff that's on you. You gotta do what you gotta do, hype yourself, get whatever. But when you step on that field, you're a new person. It's like a lot of guys going to games, right? Just imagine if somebody got injured on the field, right? They got injured. What do? They go to rehab. They work on that area. They strengthen it. And they get back on that field and they ease their way back into it. But if you're saying, hey, I'm going to have the same season that I had last year, it's like, no, that part of my body doesn't work the same. So you got to move different. You're going to have different tactics. Those things when you were in that relationship for 2-5 years, you can't use those same tactics now. So the more you can have that understanding, the more you can live. And lastly, do not overanalyze. I found a lot of guys, I've done it, right? I've looked at the situation and said, okay, I'm going through a heartbreak. Okay, but I got to get back into the dating game. Okay, I'm going to talk to her. Okay. When I'm talking to her, what should I say? A lot of guys do this. You don't have to overanalyze when you're talking to girls, bro. I think you have to just be blunt. You have to understand that it's not that deep. And this is why I'm telling you all these different things, is because this is lighthearted. This is saying, hey, coach, I need help getting back to the game. Can you just ease me back into it? I'm trying to tell you, these are 5 steps to understand. Hey, the easing is right there. You just have to take the step. So do not overanalyze. You're talking to a girl, don't overanalyze. If she's going to go out on a date with you or not, cool. If she doesn't, cool, right? If she does, cool. You have to stay level-headed. And I find a lot of guys sit in these positions saying like, oh my gosh, I should be here and here and here and here. And now you are the person that's being super emotional. You're not supposed to be this way. You're supposed to be here. So when you step on that field and you step into that game, you're here. So when a girl is like, she texts you later than expected, you're still here. Understanding like, hey, a couple days go by, you're still here. She's texting you inaccurate, she's not having good response times, you're here. Okay, bye, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. You don't fit that standard of saying, hey, I like constant communication. It may not be constant communication, but it's a pattern of texting and communicating with the individual that she doesn't align. So that just means, okay, notice, boop, on to the next. But a lot of you guys like to look at things and overanalyze them. You should not, okay, she texted me 8 hours later. Emotions here. Oh, coach. She hasn't texted me. Okay, she texted me back. 15 minutes, I text her back. She didn't text me back. 8 hours again. And that's what happens. That's what happens even in general for guys. So as a guy, you just got to put yourself, and you have to have that same pathway, that narrow mind of saying, you know what, if she doesn't meet those standards those basic standards of communicating or what I like, enjoying, not saying, hey, this is what my girl used to do, this is what my ex used to do. It's saying, this is what I like. This is what I want to see out of a partner. So once you look at that, you can go at it completely different. So guys, that you trying to get back in a dating game, understand this. Understand these things, and I guarantee you're going to be golden. So believe it or not, class is closed. Guys. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're back. I know you guys are asking for so many videos. I'm giving you all the videos. But guys, please, go ahead. Go to the Book EA, bro. Go to the Book EA on YouTube. I'm posting every single day. I'm posting every single day on YouTube. Lock in, get some more information. I know a lot of you guys are looking for game. You guys are trying to figure out every single thing. I just want you to tap in. And guys, the Discord will be open very soon. I'm trying to tell you guys, please lock in. If you haven't seen it, the link is probably up. Go into the Discord. There's going to be moments where we're talking about, hey, conversations between each guy, and we're trying to figure out certain things. We're going to be doing Bible studies. We're going to be doing all the things that we need to do to grow, guys. So these are going to be moments where you guys can ask me questions, leave questions in the chat so I can talk about them and tell you guys how my views are. I'm going to be uploading more YouTube videos, more other content. Just tap in. Tell a friend, share a friend. I think everybody needs it. I think we're changing the game. I think we have the best team right now. I think the group of guys are about to join. The group of guys are locking in today. Our team is going to the championship. I promise you, like, I know that it's like, y'all, like, you guys ask me for a lot of things, and I'm here, right? I just want you guys to take the next step. Go to YouTube, the Book of Yay, lock in. Go to the Discord, join the Discord. We're locking in. Guys, we are going to go to the championship. I'm taking us to the championship. And I mean each and every person, because I think at the end of the day, we all need more energy and more life. There's other people that have game. Go ahead, share that in the chat. We can grow together. So guys, lock in. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay.